Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. So today we're going to be talking a little bit on the free-to-play account about the progress that I have made because of Lyssandra. It's not something that's too crazy right now because you know what? I just got her yesterday. I don't have masteries for her yet. I don't have the best gear for her yet, but I just want to show the power of of her kit. Like, you know, overall basically what she brings that's extremely important for the sake of my account. And what I was missing actually is, first of all, her speed in all battle by 24%. That's huge because you know what, most people have around 100 base speed, like, you know, close to like 94, 89. I mean, shield guard's an uncommon, so he might not be the best example. Yeah, 94. She has like 100. After she gets ascended, she's gonna get more. But in general, like the rough area, people are around 90 to 100 speed. And what does that mean? That means that almost everybody is gonna get around 24 extra speed. And if I look at my builds, look at this: 162. She's what, 158. She's the only one that's one of the fastest. 180. My Tomb Lord's 161. Was it 162? My Shield Guard's again, it's pretty low, 153. So overall, my speeds are not the best because you know what? I still need to farm gear. I still need to get better gear, and I still need to roll that gear. And early on, that's extremely hard to do because look at this again. Most of the time, I'm just without any silver, so that can be a little bit of a tricky thing, especially if you play like this, because you know what, there's always something more you want to improve. You want to change a piece of gear, you want to rebuild somebody, you want to upgrade stuff, and that's really painful on the silver. And look at this, I have most of my people still not, like, there's very few people. I think it's Cold Heart, Shield Guard, and Tomb Lord, and that's about it. Those are the only ones that actually have with all of the gear 60. Not even all. I don't have the accessories maxed here. I don't have the accessories maxed on Tomb Lord. I don't have all of the accessories for Cold Heart, so it's really difficult. However, because her kit is so good, it helped me a ton already without even, you know, trying to do the best. Like, look at this, her build is not even the best. I don't even have enough accuracy for her because right now it's kind of hard for me to find gear that makes her to be fast, because honestly I prefer to have her be the fastest on my account. So even if I have to sacrifice the accuracy early on, I'm fine with that. Like, I'd rather have her at 250 speed with no accuracy than have her at 180 speed with some accuracy. Not gonna lie, because you know what, yeah, accuracy does help for her A2 and her A3, but at this point it's kind of hard because, you know, if I don't have the perfect perception, if I don't have accuracy chests with speed substat and stuff like that, it's kind of hard to build her. But even like this, with the build that you see over here, she's 6-star, 3-star ascended. I want to get that ascension so she can also have a chance to push back the third meter. But yeah, even with this, look, with no mastery, she helped me pass the Doom Tower. That's where I was stuck. I was stuck on this bloody Nether Spider. It was really hard. Like, if we have a look in here from the challengers, there's only 10 people that have done it. Let me move myself to the side. So if you look here at the teams, it's like mostly Smash and Cleanse by Hell Hades, then build ups again, mostly Smash again, Cleanse. Over here again, Cleanser and Smash, Cleanser. So almost everybody. This is the only one that doesn't have a Cleanse but has Brogni. Again, no Cleanse. So most of the teams kind of had the Cleanser. Deadwoodjedi again, look with the Cleanse. I had no Cleanser, and I didn't really want to build a Cleanser just for the sake of this one right now. I kind of try to focus on the team that's going to progress me through the dungeons because, like I mentioned before in my previous videos, my main goal is trying to push my dungeons as far as I can and slowly pushing clan boss while I'm at it. But the thing is, I don't have a perfect roster of champions in order to build a speed-tuned clan boss team. That's definitely going to be something really important, trying to get at least to 4-key Nightmare, but in the meantime, I'm just focusing dungeons and Doom Tower to pick up as many resources as I can. So by having this team, it was actually pretty good for me to do it, because what I managed to do was keep boosting myself up with Lyssandra, and then getting, obviously, I had to RNG it. I think I had to run it 3 times. So it's not like I had to run it for 2 hours or half, like, you know, 30 times or whatever. I just had to RNG it a few times. So I had the third meter from Lyssandra, so I could transfer the debuffs because she transfers debuffs on her A1. So I could try and transfer some of the poisons, even though she's wrong affinity, you know, it was a bit tricky. But just by having an increased speed, the speed lead and the third meter boost on my team, it made it easier so my people come back to their abilities, so my Jamarsa comes back to a revive, so my Ronda comes back to her AoE, because Ronda's the one that nukes then use the spiderlings for me. Shield Guard, unfortunately, cannot do it because he's wrong affinity. So he cannot do it. Maybe with the Tomb Lord decreased defense, he could do it. But again, you have to time it right. You have to pray that you don't get weak hits. So this was the team that actually managed to, you know, it helped me pass. And then after that, I kind of full autoed everything else. And I got myself to the next one. Obviously, I'm going to have to wait for a gold key. But this is going to be something for tomorrow that I'm going to have to try and pass. And honestly, I'm really hoping, even though I might not be able to do it, I'm really hoping to finish the Doomtown rotation this time around. It's still a week and 6 days, so I'm hoping by upgrading some more people that I will be able to do it. The tricky thing is going to be when I'm going to get to Griffin on 90. Because the problem with Griffin is he has a... Let me see if I can show you. He has a mechanic that makes it hard for you if you bring Terminator control champions. Let me see. Where is it? Okay, for fair win. Whenever Graytheon, which is the name of the boss, gets a Terminator decreased, the Terminator of all enemies will be decreased by the same amount. So that's one thing. Terminator is going to be decreased, that's bad. Also, he places a stun if your Terminator is fully depleted. You know, so if you bring somebody that has Evil Line, he gets a turn. When he does that, if he doesn't have enough resistance to resist it, he's going to get stunned. That's not something that you want. And then at the same time is whenever an ally, or whenever an enemy's Terminator is filled, which is my team, Grifion's Terminator will be filled by the same amount. So if you think about it, if I do the 30% Terminator increase with Lyssandra on my whole team, that's 150% Terminator. The boss is straight up gonna get the turn, and he's gonna hit us harder because every time he gets a turn, he gets a Skybond, you know, which is keeps ramping his attack, crit rate, crit damage, and speed, and you don't want to ramp that one too high. So 90 might be the next difficult one. I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna be able to beat the Eternal Dragon, but I guess we're gonna see that tomorrow in tomorrow's video. At the same time, I went into the clan boss and I was like, you know what? Let me just try and see what I can do on hard clan boss with this new team. And let me look at that. Look at that. That's me. That's me over there. I managed to easily one key. So even with the changes to the Brimstone, even though you know what, I have it on Tumblr right now, but even with the changes, this was so much easier just because, again, she keeps boosting ourselves. She keeps making us go faster and faster and faster, which is amazing because the more turns you have, the faster you come back to your abilities, the more War Master, Giant Slayer procs you can do, the more poisons you can place, and you know, all that fun stuff. This team before had a Cold Heart that has Giant Slayer for me, and I was barely one keying, which is like 11.6 million. So I was doing like around 11.8, 12 million, so I was just on the line. Now with this one, I just left it on full auto and I can one key, I could one key hard, so that's pretty amazing. Like, I'm really happy with that. So I'm hoping that with this, you know, on the same note, I'm hoping that I'm going to be easily 3 keying Brutal. But over time, my team, obviously, I want to change. I want to take out Shield Guard from there. I want to take out, honestly, maybe these are the only 2 that I want to keep in the team. Like, Rhonda, because she can do some pretty good damage. You know, I might swap her in a Toxic set to help the poisons that also Tomb Lord places. And then Tomb Lord for his decreased defense, decreased attack, and poisons. But for now, I'm just relying on those War Masters. And yeah, I'm hoping to get to Nightmare, like I said. If I can get to a point where I can 4-key Nightmare, I'm going to be really happy. But at the same time, I want to do this only when most of the clan is there. Because, okay, if I do 4-key Nightmare, I have a chance to get Sacred Shard and Legendary Book. But it's still pretty low. So the best way is to always try and hit where, you know, where you get double chest. So, for example, maybe I can get to over here. But if nobody else takes it down, I think I would rather just 1 key hard, 1 key double, maybe 2 key, hopefully Brutal, and then maybe throw 1 key on Nightmare and try to get the first chest. I feel like that's gonna be, you know, that's gonna be better because I also get silver, I also get ascension pots and all the other stuff. So yeah. Then the next thing that I've done is I took the team in for Spider 10. I mean, my Spider 10 was already pretty easy because of Cold Heart, but with Lyssandra there with that extra Terminator boost, because like I said, I don't have enough accuracy to guarantee that I push back the Terminator, and also she's wrong affinity, but this definitely helps, and I'm pretty confident if, you know, I tweak it around and do the builds right, I should easily be able to get to 16, and 16 would be the best one for me because of affinity, because most of my team is Spirit, Void, or what's it called, Magic. So this would be pretty reliable. However, if I get to 16, I need to make sure that I always nuke the Spiderlings or that I bring back a Reviver, because you know what, it's if you start getting hit with those poisons, you're gonna die. So that's gonna be tricky, but this is gonna be one of my goals. But for now, what I'm doing right now is I'm progressing my you know, the events and tournaments that I was talking about this weekend, and I'm going pretty hard on champion training. I haven't used all of my gems. I was gonna do some other stuff, but I decided to, you know, use most of my energy that I have to push the champion training, try and get myself the legendary tome over here from the champion chase as well. I'm quite sure I'm not gonna be able to get first place, because look at this, I'm fourth, there's some other people in there. Obviously it would be nice, but I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna be happy if I can get myself this legendary tome over here, and then, you know, I'm good to go. Then at the same time, for the sake of champion training, again, for the sake of champion training, I want to get this legendary tome over here, but depending how the situation is, and if maybe Shard is not watching me to see what my plans are, I might be able to get first place in here. You know what? Having a legendary, just like for free to say so, would not be such a bad idea. Like, you know, that would not be such a bad idea. It's another legendary that can help at least in faction wars up until I would find like a special spot for him. But still, it's basically, if I get him, he's another 50 for the sake of my Dark Elves faction, where I already have a Cold Heart. So this is definitely gonna help. And you know what? Maybe there's gonna be something fun that we can find on him. We could find a use for him in the future. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to go for that. But you know, baby steps, focus one thing at a time. Use the energy, focus on stuff like that, and keep trying my best to progress here in Arena. Like, it's pretty hard. Like, my goal is to get to Gold 5, because from what I've seen and heard from other people, Gold 5 is the easiest spot to get to and start farming, because there's a higher chance you find those one-man defenses. You know, you find yourself a one-man Arbiter or Lyssandra, whatever in there, it's pretty easy to beat with a Ronda, because you basically just go in there with Ronda, you use her A2 that blocks the passive skills, active skills, and then you just start killing her. And you know, even if the fight takes 2 minutes, it's an easy farm. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. And obviously, yeah, this is my team right now. Still, this team needs tweaking. Like I said, I still need better gear for Tomb Lord. I want to get him faster if possible, so he goes before my nukers. But there's so many things, guys. There's so many things that I need to do and that I have to do, that it's insane. So yeah, today's a little bit of a more chill one. It's just like I said, I just wanted to show a little bit of the progress that I've done with Lyssandra. But then tomorrow is gonna be a massive day for me. Tomorrow's gonna be a huge day of grinding, because I'm gonna have to do this one tomorrow. When the Void Keep opens, I'm gonna have to get 5 superior ones. Then I'm gonna pass over here. I'm gonna have to farm Fire Knight, which luckily tomorrow Fire Knight starts. So I'm gonna have to farm this, and you know what? This shouldn't be too hard. With my Cold Heart, Lyssandra, Ronda, and Tomb Lord, I should be just fine. Maybe I would even get to 16. Who knows? I'm definitely gonna look at that, and I'm gonna show you around tomorrow. Then again, Spider, then I just have to get a 5 or 6 star banner from stage 10 or above. It shouldn't be too crazy. Do the Demon Lord key and then fuse Relic Keeper. So I'm gonna I will be picking up 1, 2. Was it 2 only? Yeah, I'm gonna be picking up 2 Void Shards from here. Then by the time I finish, I get 2 legendary books, plus the one that I already have, plus the one that I'm hoping that I'm gonna get from champion training, because I should have it by tomorrow. Then at the same time, guess what? We finished the monthly quest, because this one I'm going to collect it, and it's going to take me to 29. We're going to finish the monthly quest, we're going to get another void from here, and the sacred shard. So I will have some shards to pull for tomorrow. I might not be pulling the sacreds, but I'm definitely pulling the voids, because you know what? Since my luck is so crazy, I might be getting some, you know, might be getting a pretty good epic, void epic for the sake of the, you know, of the account, or I might just be getting some rares, and it is what it is. But still, I'm really excited for tomorrow, because it's gonna be a crazy grind day, and I think tomorrow might be one of those longer videos. Oh yeah, one question for you guys. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think I should start buying the Yannicka fragments, or do you think I should always keep myself the clan gold for the sake of buying the energy, in case next week when it resets, there's the energy here? I always like to pick up that energy, because that's really good. But yeah, normally if this was like any other account, but because this is a challenge, even though it's a free-to-play, I'm debating not buying this right now. Debating saving it for now and just saving for energy. But yeah, what do you think? Do you think I should buy this? Also the accessories. Think I should buy them, or do you think I should just farm stage 10 since I can already farm it and, you know, go on like that? But yeah, I think this is gonna be for the video today, guys. I'm really excited. I'm really happy again with Lyssandra. She was massive, and she was exactly what I was missing on my account right now, because like I said, everybody's really slow for me. Everybody was really slow. I needed somebody to get me going. And oh yeah, I also got myself the Haikatoon, but unfortunately she's just gonna stay in the vault. She's gonna have some gear on. She's gonna be in the Faction Wars team with Jamarsa, with Shieldguard, with Kalia, and even having a Thor, whatever. She's just gonna be in whatever build for Faction Wars, and that's about it, because, you know, I got the empowered, to say so, version of her in Lyssandra. But yeah, this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. If you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you all tomorrow, where it's gonna be, you know, some massive progress that's gonna happen tomorrow. But yeah, take care, guys. Peace.